Hey everybody, this is Ben with Cooper and Bimmer Experts, and I thought it's been probably almost 3 years since I posted a video on YouTube, and I just thought I'd let you know what was going on with the shop, what projects I got going on, and just everyday life at Cooper and Bimmer Experts and how I go about fixing and diagnosing Mini Coopers. So I thought I was going to start live streaming, but that's proven a little bit more difficult than I had anticipated. So maybe I'll be doing that. But for now, I'm just going to video what's going on in the shop. I do have some interesting things going on. As a matter of fact, I got this F56 here, this yellow car. It's a 2015. And that's another thing, guys. I'm not going to edit or do anything, and I'm probably not even going to be in the comment section. So it's just me at the shop now, but I wanted to show you guys this. What's interesting about this car is wait until you see how many miles it has. I don't know why the screen went off. Anyway, you can see in there it's got 262,715 miles. That's miles, that's not kilometers. This guy drives and drives and drives. So let's check engine lights on, and we gotta figure out what's going on with that. The fault code that comes up is for the wastegate. Let me pull up some stuff here. What's interesting about this I thought I pulled it up here. That's it. That's 6 by 1. I don't know why he's pulling up for a... Let's go back here. Like I said, bear with me. It says you can rotate this. And it says it to replace the exhaust turbocharger. What's interesting about this is my fault codes. So you'll see that the VIN here, I don't know if you can see it there. I'm experimenting with this. It doesn't look good on a tiny screen, but the VIN is the 651, right? And so it came in a year ago when the car had 160,000 miles on it. Not a year ago, this is 2019. And look what codes it had. It had the 12308, 12408, 123.401, 123.432, and 123.437. And if you look here, that's the date that it was printed. This was December 27th, 2018 at 11:51 a.m. Okay? What's interesting about that is that's pretty much the same codes I have for today. Trying to do this one-handed. And what happened back then is the DME, or the digital motor electronics, or the ECU, was bad, and we had to replace that. So this date was November 8th, 2022, and look what codes we have. We have the 12408, 123.401, 123.432, 123.437. So what's going on here? Does he need another DME, or does he need a turbo or something? So I'm gonna have to do some digging and figure out what's going on with that. This Countryman, we're doing a cylinder head on it. You can see in there the cylinder head I took off and went to the machine shop. And what I'm doing today is working on this little R56 2010. I'm gonna pull the transmission out and rebuild it. I think it's the K1 clutch pack. It moves in reverse, but it does not move forward with any power. So that's what's gonna happen today. I'm just gonna put it on probably pause or fast frame or something like that, and you guys can watch me pull that out and apart. I gotta clean my bench over there. It's just me, so like I say, I'm just one-man show, so it's hard to wear all the hats when you're the janitor to the cashier to everything. So it's probably what I'm gonna do first thing is clean up the bench space so I can pull the transmission out of this car. And it's pretty much that. I got this car, is gonna be going up for sale. It's 2010, 85,000 miles. Took it in as a trade on another car that I had. But yep, so that's it. Today is probably November 9th since I did that other stuff on the 8th. And we'll see what's going on. Oh, I got another thing, maybe doing a cylinder head on this brown car, possibly. And then this convertible, we got a cast for it, car access system, so I pulled the dash out and need to program that. So I'll be taking you along with me on that stuff, okay? So I'm gonna get myself squared away, and then I'll start the camera when I'm pulling the transmission on that one, okay? See you in a bit. Well guys, I'm just getting the hang of this. Sorry about my hair. Yeah, so I just did pull the transmission out in an hour and 12 minutes. I don't think I'm setting any records doing that, but still, I put it on time warp, so I don't know how that's going to turn out. If it's going to look like I'm going super fast or not, but I tried to get the beginning and the end for doing the transmission. So, and then I'm going to wear a little head unit when I tear it all apart, see what the problem is. So anyway, till next time. So I left some screws here, that way I know where to go. No, that wasn't good. Wait. But that didn't go necessarily as planned, but got the job done. Would you say that? I used to work with an old man named Charlie. Charlie's pushing up daisies by now, I'm sure. Every time I'd come back in that back room, that's what he'd say. So now I'm just going to take the cooler and the old shifter unit off. Usually try to keep all this stuff pretty much together. I don't know, I've probably taken apart close to 100 of these, rebuilt close to 100 over the years. So I kind of know where everything goes. I'll keep all the stuff for the valve body in the pan. Like I say, just keeping everything together. We got a T30 up here. I do not. filter off now. I didn't see where that other screw went. I just reused the filter. It's a screen. You can see, just clean it up. You know what? I'm gonna do take all the connectors off first. Gotta be very gentle with these things. You can crack them real easy. We got 2 8s. Sometimes you don't have to take these off. Apparently this time we do. I wonder how the video quality is going to turn out on this. Kind of curious to see myself. You guys will be able to follow it all. Come on, you little puke. That's another thing. You gotta talk to everything. You gotta talk to the cars. You gotta talk to whatever you're working on. Everything's a little puke. Yeah. Doesn't want to let go. Needs to let go. Come on. There we go. Need a little 8. These guys off. $10 for this one. Bing, bada boom. I don't even know if you guys are going to be able to hear this. Hopefully. The valve body is like the brains that controls all the shifts. These are the shift solenoids. In the R56, they updated it. They have these smaller solenoids. I think I threw out some of those. So I just did one. There we go. Just take this whole thing out as an assembly. Set it on the bench. Leave the bolts in it and everything. That way you don't lose where anything's supposed to go. There's that. Now we take this one speed sensor out. It's an 8. Sorry guys, I look behind me because I'm the only one here, so if somebody's coming in, I hear noises and stuff. Alright. A little accumulation thing in the spring. Now we're going to take off the bell housing. Tip this over and all this oil is going to come out. The bell housing bolts are at 12. Got all these special sockets just for the tearing down transmissions. We used to do a lot of them. So much more. It's a couple hard to reach. Ones you can't really get with a gun. All these are the same length except for like 3 of them. This one, and this one. So I always keep those 3 separate. So you don't have too much confusion, you know. The rest of them are all the same length. Should be able to get the rest of these. Socket. Really? Come on. So before I go further, I'm going to take this one. I don't know why this one so difficult. I guess I gotta get a bigger gun. Half-inch drive. There you go. I don't know what that was to. It doesn't even look like anything. I think that's all of them. And I get my little dead blow hammer. Pop this sucker up. dowel pin. Sometimes this race falls out or that race will fall out, so just be mindful of that. Keep on keeping on. And a 12mm there. So this is the pump. The other thing you want to look for is these 3 O-rings. 1, 2. Where's the third one? Here. 3. 1, 2, 3. You want to make sure you got those. So you go back together without it, cause some problems. Again, you should just be able to pop this bad boy up, keep it all together. So this is like the only measurement I really keep track of, and where I take it is along this axis. So typically it's like 1/1000ths. Where are we at here? So I think that's 1.118. It's like usually, yeah, 25 to 30 is. I got a delivery, guys, so hold on. Alright, so I'm gonna get back at it here. So typically I write it down, whatever the measurement was. I think it was 118. And I usually write it on my glove boxes. So 0.118. That's the measurement. It's been a while since I've done one of these. I wonder where my punch is. I used to have all this stuff set up, just on a tranny teardown table, but they made the transmissions better and better, so that stuff gets moved around. So we want to get this little dowel pin out. I believe it's this guy. I hope it's this guy. I think it is this guy. Really? Come on. Maybe it's not this guy, because usually this guy doesn't get stuck like this. I don't think it was tapered. Yeah. Well, at least now I got it moving and I can get a smaller one. Is it this guy? Or was it this guy? And that pin, you gotta get it out. So, and this comes out. This comes out. You don't lose that dowel pin. Even though it looks like I lost this dowel pin. There it is. Come on, I can see you right there, fool. There we go. Now I can start taking this stuff apart. So this is a K1 clutch pack. What I thought was bad. See, it's all black and burnt up. Come on. There we go. Careful with this stuff because the stuff will come out. Yep. Look at that. All tore up. I'm not going to reuse this. So hold on. This is how things really go, guys, when things aren't edited. You know, on TV everything's just so, oh, that's so nice, everything perfect first time, right? Not really. So this controls the, I believe, the first 3 forward gears, and that's why we didn't have anything, because the piston in here, if something's bad, and it's not gonna apply the pressure to these rings. Look at this. This is all torn up, and I don't know if you can see that. It's all like concaved or convexed. They got hot. It got really hot. Burned all the friction material off of them. So, yep, that's what did it. So this whole thing's gonna get replaced. I'm not gonna take a chance of just doing the steels. There's probably a bad seal in there, I'm going to assume. So that's the problem. However, we do have on these transmissions another issue. And this is the K3 clutch pack. You can see that little notch right there. What happens is over time, I don't know if it was faulty in manufacturing, you know, it was only the Ace and Warners from 2007 to 13 that do this. The previous ones didn't. So, but what happens is when it goes to initialize to get that first engagement, it bleeds pressure by, and so the transmission goes into neutral, and that's why you'll have like a 3-4 flare for the shift from third to fourth. It'll flare, like go into neutral, and they'll engage and be fine. It's because of this. So I don't want, we're doing all this work to this customer's car. We're gonna have to dig down a little further to get to this, but I'm gonna replace this anyway. This was not the problem, but I don't want it to be a problem in 10,000 miles and then I got to do all this for free. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna keep on keeping on. And do forgive me if some of this stuff takes me a little while to jog my memory. It has probably been, man, a year or so since I've done one of these. They really don't go bad too often anymore. So, and then as I go together with this stuff, I'm going to go through it and make sure it's good. Now we're going to take out this stuff, and that's the two 10mm there, and then there's a T, I believe 50 on the side here. So just put this up, take this out, and if you're wondering, like I said, I've done probably 100 of these, which may not sound like a lot, but it is a lot when you consider everything that's involved. So, you know, I may be going fast, but I've done this several times. Pull this pin out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get this other stuff out first. $10mm. I need an extensione. I'm not going to use the impact one because it's a thicker wall. That screw, get this guy, comes with a spring and a sleeve. Now I usually just take this spring and bend it up and then leave this guy in there. And now look at that. Take that pin out, which will now release. This is the parking paw right here. It goes in there and stops the car when you put it in park. That's what that whole mechanism was. Take this out. Boom. Boom. I'll get these guys going. I believe that was a T50 as well. So not bad for, you know, half a day's work. Pulling this transmission out and apart. Now I'm sure there's some critics out there that will say, oh, that's, you're doing that wrong and this wrong, and well, I'm more about experience and what I've been able to get away with, I guess, rather than it being wrong or being taught from a book. Running out of room here. And we got a little guy here. This is a one-way clutch. Lets it spin that way but not the other way. See that?